boys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be talking about all the things that Forza's gone ahead and done to their game, and chances are you may know about some of them unless you've been living under a rock or you don't really play this game a whole lot. But there is a lot that Forza has changed, lots of it really important to us, and most of it very important to those of you who did the glitch and are unfortunately out of money at the moment, or you didn't get a chance to buy what you wanted. So anyways, there's a lot of things to cover in today's video, but I'm gonna try and make it as quick as possible. So let's dive into the first thing, and that is that Forza did not ban anybody that did the glitch to get unlimited money within the game. I know lots of you guys were worried about that in the comments as you were doing the glitch, but they put out a statement saying that nobody was gonna get banned. However, unless you spent your money pretty much in the same few days as when you earned it, it's probably gone for you now if that's how you obtained it. You'll see now that I still have about $1 billion at the top, so obviously they didn't do a perfect job. I made about 30 to 40 million in my tutorial video for this, but obviously I was already close to the maximum amount of money. But if you guys head over to your Horizon message center, you will see in the news about what they did for their apologies, the price inflation, fixing the auction house, and you may see a message saying that they took an X amount of money from you. I have a friend that did this. He lost all 400 million, but I've heard of people only losing partial couple hundred million out of their 500 million. Anyways, let me know down below if you were able to keep any of it. We also were all given 2 rare cars, so make sure you go ahead and claim both of these. But the big thing is the auction house, which is technically like a new auction house at the moment. Now, before we do go any further, we do have a sponsor for today's video. However, if that doesn't interest you, no worries, as I am going to show you guys how to make more of that money back, and now actually is the best time for doing that. So essentially, well, most of you probably know Forza went ahead and they closed their auction house for about 2 weeks since people were using the glitch getting unlimited money and then buying every car. It was heavily unstabilized. You could pretty much sell anything you wanted for 20 million credits and it would sell immediately, which was messing with the prices of a lot of cars. Things that shouldn't be rare were becoming rare. So because of that, Forza closed the auction house until they could decide what to do with all the money that was floating around in the game, which obviously they decided to wipe the money. But they've now put up the auction house, and what may have changed about the auction house since it was closed for 2 weeks, and they did say that they were changing stuff. Well, they reset the buyout price, or the minimum buyout price, on every single car, which is super good for us. That means that anything that had a price floor before or was selling for a minimum amount of credits no longer has that price floor until Forza decides to add it back. So for cars like the Unicorn V2 or the SVJ or the Honda Civic, cars that were selling for low millions but should have been $20 million cars are gonna make the jump back up to $20 million cars. And we do have a list of a few cars. I put out a rare car video every single week, and these are cars to be buying right now no matter what their price, because they're guaranteed to go up to 20 million. So today in the video, I am gonna be showing you 3 to 4 cars that you should be buying that are gonna go up in price to search for on the auction house. And although you might not make money immediately, within a week all these cars prices should be back up to 20 million credits. And what better car to start with than the Unicorn V2, one of the first cars in the game that actually ended up getting price locked. This car hasn't been able to sell for over 2 million in quite a long time, and people really want this car as it has the highest drift multiplier in the game, which is a ×8, or the highest usable one other than the peel. And it's very hard to get your hands on, as Forza has to re-release it into the game in order to claim it, or you have to get it from the auction house. All these things obviously make it a $20 million car. I don't know what its price is currently, so we are going to check this, as I do have my hands on a couple of these. And as you can see, it's only selling for 705,000 right now, unless they're a legendary tuner. So what you want to do is you want to try and get as many of these as possible, because I guarantee you that price hits 20 million. For a max bid, I would set this to probably 3 million to be safe. Depending on when this video comes out, that price will have gone up. However, you don't want to accidentally purchase one from someone who's selling it for 20 million, because then there's no way you make money. And you just want to make sure that when you do see one pop up, finally, you're purchasing it instantly. But that being said, as the time goes on and these start selling for a little more will pop up. But this is right now one of the best investments you can make, as this car is pretty much guaranteed to go back up to that 20 million price point. Now, another good car to be searching for is one that has been rare in the game for quite a while now. It's one that people really search after, and it did get price locked, but not too low. This was about 10 to 15 million. I can't remember exactly, but there are a lot of these floating around because whenever Forza adds them into the game, people are sure to search for them or do the challenge to unlock them. But it did have a price lock on it, so people weren't selling it for a long time because it was worth 20 million. That being said, its price got reset much like the unicorn, so this is a good opportunity to go ahead and buy the car in anticipation for it going up to 20 million, because right now it's still under a million credits, so you stand to make a lot of money. And as more people start selling this car, that price is guaranteed to rise. So get your hands on as many as possible. Anything under 10 million is gonna guaranteed make you money. I don't know how long it's gonna take for these prices to rise, as at the start of the game it did take cars a couple of weeks to hit that 20 million price point. So if this is anything like that again, then we can only imagine that it's gonna be another 3, 4, maybe even 5 weeks. But it will be worth it because you can sell all your cars you've collected in that time for 20 million at the end and never have to worry about money ever again. So this is the second car for today, and we're going to take a look at another in a second. Now, this last one here is going to be a bit of an interesting search, as this car's price was never really locked because it used to be readily available on the auction house before this glitch came out, as in anyone could go ahead and pick one up. There was many listed for about 6, maybe even 7 million credits. People could go and buy this car whenever they wanted because it is a wheel spin car. This car is not super rare in the game, other than the fact people want to buy it. However, currently it is insanely rare, as the maximum this car is able to sell for at the moment is 28,000 credits. We're gonna take a look. I do have a few of them in my garage. No comments please about how many I have. There are always a lot of comments, and I get it, but I sniped for each and every one of them. I didn't cheat, okay? Anyways, 28,000, and you stand to make pretty much 7 million credits off every single one you get. And since it's a wheel spin car, this will be posted up quite frequently. They're on every single modded account, so lots of people are putting these back into the game, as there's an unlimited amount technically that can exist. So this is a very good one to search for if you don't have the patience for the other two, as the other two will likely make you more money, but this is pretty much a guaranteed thing. If you have the patience and you sit here for a couple minutes, you will eventually get your hands on one. So anyways, boys, that is really gonna wrap it up for us on today's video. As the auction house grows and different cars inflate prices and things get better to search, I will be sure to update you guys with videos, as I tend to make about 1 to 2 of those money making tutorials every single week. And now that the glitch is patched, we are gonna need a better way of making money. That being said, if another one does come out, I will be sure to cover you guys, and we'll see if we can ruin Forza's economy once again. But anyways, if you've made it all the way through to the end of the video, let me know with a comment down below. As always, we'll see you boys in the next one. I'm out. Oh, peace.